Hey guys, welcome back to Jordan Samuel Skin Talks. How you doing? I've been trying to film this one video that's not even going to be that special for like 75 hours. The battery wouldn't charge. We're excited because I hear the cat already acting up. So, you know, really everything's as it should be. Hi. So this month we did Q&A with Nerida. We did Q&A with me. I'm filming this and knowing tomorrow that a talk/Q&A is going up with Katie Deno, who is a excellent, awesome, unbelievable, I had the best time talking to her, celebrity, eco makeup artist. And I hope you really like the interview. She's awesome. I'm hoping to do something in person with her one day because she's fantastic. I learned a lot about makeup and we have a lot of the similar philosophies, skin versus makeup. Kat is going crazy, so excited. I'm working the light, you know, don't know if I'm using it right still, but we're trying here. Okay, so today I just wanted to go back to, since we did lots of Q&A and talking this month, I wanted to go back to like a Jordan Samuel Skin Talks to finish out the month. I know you saw me with Caroline too, hopefully. If you didn't, I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna link the video below because I always forget. I'll do it like a month later, but also we're drinking rosé. Cheers. Whispering Angel Rosé, delicious. Can they sponsor me? Whispering Angel, I love your rosé. Thank you. It's actually such a good bottle of rosé if you haven't had it. Whispering Angel Rosé. Nothing to do with skin. Well, sort of. Okay, something I talked about on a live by myself on Instagram and with Joanna Vargas was the airbrushing thing. And I really feel like if there is a #1 issue right now in the skincare world, or an issue with people and what they see sort of reality versus non-reality, is airbrushing. And people still to this day believe that they can microderm, acid away, retinol away, their texture, their pigment, their lines, their wrinkles, and of course it helps with all those things, and we do want to do that. But that magazined, airbrushed, no pores look is not real. Even something like the light I'm using, same thing. It's going to slightly blur things and make it look really nice, and it's nice to make things look really nice. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same thing as wearing, you know, really great makeup or getting a really great makeup application. But day to day, that's not real. So the overdoing then of microdermabrasion, I like that I add -ines to the end of every word, basically. Retinol, acids, all that is going to do with excessive use is break down your barrier, create a thinner skin, create a weakened skin, create redness and irritation and inflammation and surface dryness and dehydration and underneath oiliness, and all that leads to is mess of breakout and congestion, and you've no good bacteria left on your skin, and your skin it's just a mess. I dealt with it personally when I was going through school, and I said this in Caroline's video, and I wasn't joking. We literally had a peel a day, or a version of that. It might not have been super strong and it wasn't a deep chemical peel, but enough for us to get it under our belt, and my skin was a wreck. And so I've seen firsthand on myself, I've seen it on my clients, and I really think it's a huge issue. So just know that the little thing here and there, the little blemish, the little textural issue, a little touch of pigmentation, all that stuff is okay in its real life, and there's ways to get around it, but constantly like breaking down the barrier and hammering it down with retinols and acids. And don't get me wrong, I love those ingredients. They're just not ingredients meant for every day, twice a day, all the time, high strength. Go. No. No. Moving on. Okay, I've said this before. I repeat myself, but it doesn't matter because I like to. It does matter. It's annoying, but for some people who might not watch everything or all the time. And this sounds like stop asking friends for advice. So something I see too is somebody will have a concern and they'll think somebody on Instagram has a similar concern and they'll ask them for advice. This is can be a big problem and a big no-no, because the person is probably not a professional, is not an esthetician, chemist, dermatologist, plastic surgeon. So first off that. Two, everybody's so different. We've been over this. We know that everybody is so different. Whether, you know, you can say you're oily and they can say they're oily, but it can be very different types of oiliness, and it can be oiliness with surface dryness. It can be a oiliness in a combination skin, it can be oiliness with sensitivity. And so to ask somebody who isn't dealing with faces every single day, day in and day out, just their sort of likes or non-likes of a product or something can create, again, this like bad cycle of product junkie-ism, of something that's not correct or not meant for you. And it goes back to a little bit what Lorraine Massey and I both say, which is don't, you know, seek what isn't meant for you. Same thing here. So just because you feel like somebody maybe used the terms that like you think sounded right about your skin, don't then go gravitating towards what they're using. It would be no different than seeing a celebrity with an airbrushed face on the cover of a magazine and they list that these are the products she's using, and you go and buy all those products and find they don't work for you. Of course they don't, because different skin types, different skin conditions, different environments. Her face is airbrushed, my cat's going crazy. You get the point. So, you know, another thing too on top of all of this is that people really are seeking different things all the time. And it's something that sometimes does shock me, not in a way of like, oh my God, I can't believe that. But we all are different. And some people don't want Botox and they don't want fillers and they love seeing these little fine lines and wrinkles and they love having those, you know, showing like a life well lived on their face, and others don't and get Botox and get fillers, and both sides are great. But again, somebody's going to be seeking something different from their products. Somebody could be doing a higher percentage retinol to really try to resurface and lessen the depth of wrinkles and all of that. And somebody could be using a great facial oil to give light antioxidant and moisture content to their skin and not really want to be fighting off certain fine lines and wrinkles. So again, it's apples and oranges when you start to ask somebody about something, and they could be targeting something completely different. There's people who could care less. They don't want to deal with the battle of pigmentation. Others who want it bright and light and smooth and lovely, and it's just, everybody is different. Everybody's searching for something different. That is what is so lovely. We are all unique snowflakes, and so don't put yourself in the same basket as somebody else, because chances are they are wanting something different. They're in a wildly different place in their life, whether it be environment where they're living, you know, clean, fresh air, city pollution, dry, humid, cold, hot, sunny, overcast, age difference, dietary issues, you know, food allergies, hormonal differences. So asking somebody's, you know, getting like a light opinion and be like, oh, what do you think of that product? That's one thing. But really trying to get a friend on Instagram who isn't a professional to break down a product or recommend something, it gets really, really iffy and tricky and runs the risk of a really unhappy, confused skin. Because the thing too is, it's not just that like you might be out some money and you don't like the product, but it could be like not detrimental for your skin, but not great and not putting you on the right path to skin health and all of that. So just my 2 cents on that. I think it's great to chat and talk, but when you really start getting into serious opinions, that's a little different. I recommend, if possible, go to somebody in person. A lot of facialists will offer consultations, free consultations, or even for a small charge. So you don't have to go for a full facial, but going to a dermatologist, if you're going for a mole check possibly, talk to your dermatologist about something. You know, there's ways to not break the bank and learn a little bit more about your skin and know the exact path you need to go down. So, food for thought. We're basically in the same exact place we were with Flynn about to destroy the kitchen as we were last time. I think there's maybe something with the new setup with the light that leads to crazy. Oh, and he's gonna go play in the sink now. Okay, and then combining all of that too, somebody asked me why I think a less is more philosophy is actually doing really well right now and is more successful. And I think that is very easy because, again, I've mentioned that if you talk to it's very rare that you will come across a facialist or a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon that says like, yes, here are these 15 steps that you need every night. Never. Like, I've never in all my people I've interviewed, everybody said the same thing. Like, even speaking about like airplane skincare, we all say keep it simple. And we all say keep it, you know, it's using the right things, but keeping it simple, using a good retinol, using a good exfoliant, a good cleanser, a good SPF. And then you have your products, which can help for things from time to time. But I think the less is more thing is really successful right now because it's going right back to the first thing I mentioned, which is the whole airbrushed scenario. People are simply doing too much to their skin. I don't want to say destroying their skin, in some instances they are, and doing a less is more philosophy with a gentle cleanser, an SPF, or good moisturizer, maybe cutting acids out a little bit, maybe cutting retinols out a little bit, does help the skin sort of take it easy, take a breath, resets itself, allows the skin to be the skin and do what it needs to do, and creates a stronger, better, more resilient skin. Why is this telling me my battery's gonna die? I've tried so hard to charge this battery. I'm gonna keep talking. But last time I saw Nerida in LA, which was 2 months ago, she was like, your skin is so different and so much better. And what it was is I've been doing less retinols and less acids, but I was strengthening my skin, and I was really, truly doing less is more. And I'm not coming out with as many new products this year, so I'm not testing as much. But it was another aha, and I was like, yes, I was strengthening my skin in a different way. Now that I've strengthened it to take on the retinols and acids, I can start to slowly pepper them in and bump them up as needed to strengthen my skin and strengthen those dermal layers in a different way. So it's sort of like a double-end strengthening thing. You want to be using the acids and retinols to strengthen your skin, but you can overdo it. And once you've overdone it, you have to sort of scale back to strengthen it to get back up to use them again, which seems like a vicious cycle. But it is a little bit at a time. It takes a while to bump up to maybe a stronger percentage retinol or to using a retinol more often. But these are things that you do have to look at and see and find and try to get your skin to that happy, happy place. My cat is going crazy. With that being said, I don't know if this video is going to cut me off, and I have one other simple thing to talk about, which is I just wanted to talk about, for any new viewers, I wanted to talk about what direct-to-consumer is and what direct-to-consumer means. And obviously it means direct to the consumer, so there's no distributor, there's no retailers. So when people ask about retailers, it's direct to consumer is no retailers. What that means though is products are essentially half the price that they would be at a retailer. We're not having retail margins and not selling in retailers, we're just not having retail margins. In the future, we are possibly looking at having a retailer in certain foreign destinations, which might help us get into a market that we're not in easier than having a direct-to-consumer warehouse and customer service and the whole thing in another country. So that is a possibility for us, that we would do that, not domestically, but that is what direct-to-consumer means. It's sort of in the wave of Amazon and people buying online. It's a great way to have affordable luxury, which is what we want. We want a very high-end, good percentage of actives, good quality ingredients, great customer service at a fraction of the cost. And so that is what direct-to-consumer is. And I just wanted to put that out there for anybody that is new to the channel, or has come over from, you know, Caroline's video or Steph's video. And welcome if you have, and thank you for joining us. We keep it real light around here. We drink rosé, okay? And other than that, speaking to that, is EU certification. It's a long process, like months and months and months process. We are actively in the process now. That doesn't mean everything's gonna go smooth sailing. Sometimes we have to change formulas, sometimes we have to change labeling, sometimes we have to change blah, 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 names of things. So we're in the process. Hopefully it will go smoothly. Regardless, we're in the process for a reason, for an end goal to be in the UK and the EU. Hoping for end of 2018, probably gonna be beginning of 2019, but we'll blink our eyes and we'll be there. So we're coming, we're trying. But with all of that being said, before this cuts me off, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our talk. I hope you enjoyed your April, and I will see you in May with more Jordan Samuel Skin Talks and Q&As and interviews and product discussion. I love you guys. You are awesome. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful spring, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking the black JS circle down below so we can stay in contact and keep talking. To watch more videos, you can click on the link here, or possibly here. Thanks for watching. Bye.